The Panthers kicker, Graham Gano, set and ready to go as we are off from Charlotte. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. For a touchback.
Here we go. Line in. So we're going to 52.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
A first down carry by Elliott. A solid stiff arm. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the fourth overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. That's on the Pro Bowl guard from Notre Dame, Zach Martin.
Here we go. Line in.
Check. 42's the mark.
So we're going to 52.
Off the ball. Hey, check 20. Wait. Check.
Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Line in.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 33 and a first.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Elliott running right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now first and 10 at their own 22. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Come on, set. 60 or. Get it.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside.
Ready.
Not in this case.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Second and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. After the run, Newton going to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. It's the former Tar Heel back here in Carolina, Robert Quinn. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. Completes it to Samuel. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10.
20.
Newton now to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence able to drop him for a loss of a couple. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 32 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Marr now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Next to score, Cowboys 14, Panthers nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. On 1st and 10, Newton stepping up. He's going to keep it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Ready? 55. Hey, eat. You better be afraid of me.
Great.
Be afraid of me.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Newton. But he will find his man. That's Hogan, complete. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys' side of the field. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Now it's Newton, buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There was a lot of debate about who was going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it 2 different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short gain.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Elliott, and he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So the Cowboys will punt it on 4th down. As on is the veteran Chris Jones to kick it away. And this one will be touched down right at the 30-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
Gun.
Big stop, D. Big screen. Come. Switch.
Gun.
Mike spot 4.
Now Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Gun.
I'm coming. Hey, watch Sam.
Here's Newton. Forced out to his left. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there just before halftime. 58 yards.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
At the 7-yard line.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
Express!
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Here we go, D. Here I come.
I get it.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And that'll set them back 5. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Wiggles free. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now first and 10 at their own 22. The shotgun snap for Newton. And And now he'll tuck it and run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the
Hey,
that QB's trash. Let's go.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton dancing to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction, and it leads to 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Newton over the middle. That's caught by Hogan. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for Carolina. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Slam, slam.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
It's been a long day for you. Check the backer, check the backer.
And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now this time he'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Get in the right room.
Here we go on 4th. Newton. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the gun, here's Newton. Being chased out left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Set. 180.
Check, check. Watch the
8.
Watch the backer, watch the backer.
Hustle.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. The Panthers on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Newton. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. So it's a 3rd field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
No, they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3 he's already put through the posts.
At their own 25-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. 10th carry now for Elliott. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They go to Elliott again. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. But how about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. And the lead is now 2. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 27, Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. A first down throw for Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 42 yards. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Marr on for the extra point. He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead.
Makes the score Cowboys 21, Panthers 16. Brett Maher to kick off 4 downs.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Throwing is Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Malik Collins forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
20.
Come on, up. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 26. Set the tone, defense.
Here's Newton. And the pressure gets to him again. Malik Collins able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Mike 55.
Great.
55. Man, elbow. That's trash. Mike, what is
3rd and long. It's Newton. Taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Now Austin. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands 1st and 10.
At their own 46-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 46.
No.
A give to Elliott running left. And some room to roam now. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The first play of the 2nd half, a big success, over 30 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Marr now to add the extra point. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10. Now a first down throw for Newton. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. They're giving those short little routes, tackled him in bounds too. Chris Hogan, touchdown, Carolina. Chris Hogan, 51 yards. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Gun.
This certainly feels like they were wanting to go for 2, but weren't really sure they should go for 2. Do we, don't we, do we, don't we? And guess what ends up happening?
5-yard penalty.
That's right. Now you probably line up and kick the extra point.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Hey! You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Truck.
Throwing again is Newton. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal.
Panthers 24.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Check 49. Wide. Get wide.
They'll try the left side. Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 78 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Newton on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Hogan. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. To throw is Newton. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line, DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack on first down, Newton
didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
The Panthers on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 14. From the gun, Newton. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Gun.
From the red zone now, Newton. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Newton, 4 yards, in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Robert Quinn in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. To try again after the sack. Newton, he's got it for a Panther touchdown. Chris Hogan, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game. Gano now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Cowboys 34, Panthers 31.
So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make-or-break onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that. We're going to 54. Get that quarterback. Check 52. 26.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
That's it, buddy.
54. Here we go.
Great.
54. Check. Watch 54.
Now it's Newton. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's got this down to the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
All right, partner.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The wideout, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Watch 20.
to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Here we go. Forward in. Check. 59. Let's go, baby. Turnover. Get that ball.
On first down, it's Elliott. On the tackle that time, Bruce Irvin. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Check.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. On third down, Elliott. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from Charlotte. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
There you go. Go ahead. Hey, kill.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now a give, right side. It's Elliott. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They'll run on first down. Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw now. Prescott steps away to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Check 26, check 26. Hey, kill. 27. Switch. Kill. Kill. Hey, turn it out. We're going to 53. 26.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Well, he is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This will be taken at the 10. Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and the Colts will go on. Offense here, 1st and 10. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. Out of the gun, Luck. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Four receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7.
Monday.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Watch the run.
Now Luck. Left side, Doyle with it. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Look out! Blue 90! I smell fear in that offense. 11. Hey, wahoo! So don't say nothing.
Mike 55, Mike 55. It's a party now. Woo!
Hey, check right, check right.
Throwing on third down, Luck. And he's got his man Hilton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Luck able to find Hilton there for a Colt first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check, 55 to Mike. Check.
Go!
So we got man.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
Hey, let's get in them holes.
Back to throw, Luck. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Hey, check. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, Echo.
Here we go.
Hey, check. 12.
Hold the look.
Just beating the play clock is Luck. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon Austin. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
At the 28-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Kill! 47! Under. Here we go, 54, going to 54, line in. Here we go, 47. 26.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott lets it fly deep for Cobb. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker, and he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Let's go, Mexico! Switch gears.
A run by Mack to start the drive. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
54, block 54. Here we go, here we go.
11 feet.
Hey, one set.
Smooth.
54.
On.
Rabbit. Check nine.
Ready.
From just shy of midfield, Luck. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. 31 yards there and a 1st down. I thought he had the angle along that sideline. Didn't quite get there, though.
Didn't quite get there, but they did keep him from getting into the end zone. Now when you look down and line up on defense, you see the goal line beneath your feet. If that doesn't motivate you to play harder, I don't know what will.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Looking to run with Mack. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Check three. Jim.
11.
They'll try to run with Hines. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Colts are in for 6. No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Mike's 50. Exit. 50's the Mike.
Prescott to throw it. That one complete to Elliott. And he's able to get up here to the 26. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
58's the Mike.
From From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Complete to Jason Witten. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. 47.
First down, Prescott. Looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 44. After the interception, it's Luck. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Luck now to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Rodgers. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Strong right.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Hey, Alpha.
Now a first down throw. Luck. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
675. 54.
Right here.
On first down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it. Check out. Right, 40.
54, Mike. Hey, watch the slant. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
11.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. You don't want none. Get it. Pick up the ball. 54 is Mike. 54.
Hey, high 7.
54. Got you, boy.
On 2nd and 12, Luck over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So with 4th down coming up, here's Adam Vinatieri now for the Colts field goal. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
This will be taken in at the 1. up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
47.
50, Mike 50. Here we go. Over. Mike 50.
Prescott on first down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. To throw is Prescott. And that is caught. It's Witten for the Cowboy touchdown. Jason Witten as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. 9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Locke. Looking deep for Hilton. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. A shotgun snap for Luck. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Tighten up. Mexico.
Hey, check.
Hey, check 24.
Reggie.
Here's Locke. Trying to lay one up deep. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. following the interception. Here's Prescott. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Here we go. Forward in. Yes, Mike. Come to my work. We won.
On third down, it's Prescott. Going right side, he has Witten. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 17-yard line.
Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
12. Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell. And that'll bring up 2nd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. 2nd and 10, Luck again. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
11.
54.
Hey, seam 6. Watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I got him.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. Catch made here by Campbell. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Harris Campbell, 94 yards. And the Colts add on to their lead. So from back deep in their home territory all the way into the end zone, you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Prescott from the gun. On the left side, Gallup's got it. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, you don't want to see me.
Then we're going to 53.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Under 10, 10. Slant.
On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. Caught left side by Cobb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
First down, Dallas.
Here we go.
50. Okay, just like that.
From the red zone now, Prescott. This will be caught inside the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
You're not ready. Say.
Here we go. Go to 54.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Hey, chill. 47.
A handoff left, Elliott. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
So what a let-off there. You figure that was an easy 3 points. Instead, it turns into nothing.
And from that close of range, if you start it left, your goose is cooked. And this thing, well, it never had a chance to straighten itself out.
Luck and the Colts come up now first and 10 at the 20. Starting the drive with a give to Mack. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the fourth. The stop for no gain brings up second and 10 from the 20.
Watch the slant. 11Z. 12.
54.
Out of the gun. Love. Ebron caught left side. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 11 yards there. First down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Luck now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10.
Check hot route.
12.
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard.
Check 25, check 12. Hey, check. Hey, orbit.
Right there, 54, right there. 54, Mike. Here we go.
Throwing is Love. Caught left side by Hilton. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The walk now, 12 of 16 thus far. It's first and 10. Now Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Mack. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be a second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 46-yard line.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
12.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Coming to you.
Bravo.
Come on, guy, 55.
Monday.
Here's Love. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Robert Quinn just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. Luck in the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is third and long.
They're running it. Check 15.
11B. Hey, exit.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Hey, watch that. Check.
To throw is Love. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Fielded at the 20. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10, just shy of the 30. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Here's second and 10 now from the 29. Looking to throw. Prescott. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike, go, go. Go, go, go. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Back to it after the pick six. Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Jabal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
47.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Prescott to throw on 4th. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Joker, Joker, Joker.
After the interception, it's Love. He's going to take a shot right away for the end. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Harris Campbell, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And thanks to the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 23. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
This will be taken about the 12. Oh, eluding the tackle. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go. 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Mike 50, huh? Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Check 99, check 99. 47.
A first down throw for Prescott. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
I know you felt that one.
It's second down and
10. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Now Prescott. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Pierre Desir. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.